morning, pre-kindergartners. This week we're going to review our theme about science. And we learned that science is everywhere and we can be scientists. Now, scientists, what they do is they investigate. So they will look at this crayon and say, They ask questions. What does this crayon do? Will this crayon sink or will it float if I put it into water? Will this crayon melt if I put it in heat, like if I lay it outside in the sunshine? And they also do something else. They make predictions. If you look at the cover of our book, there's a little boy holding something. Do you know what this is? You're right, it's a magnet. Now, magnets do something. And his magnet is holding on to something. And I have paper clips here on my table. Now, my magnet, let's see if my magnet will pick up paper clips just like his magnet. We can make a prediction. Will it? Do you think yes? Or do you think no? Let's see if your prediction comes true. Did my magnet pick up the paper clips? It sure did. Did your prediction come true? Did you say yes? Or did you say no? Scientists make predictions all the time. Now I'm going to take my paper clips off and hold my magnet over my crayon. Now, let's make a prediction. Do you think my magnet will be able to pick up my crayon? If you predict yes, you can raise your hand or say, I do, I think it will. Or do you say, no, I don't think that magnet's going to pick up that crayon. Well, let's see. Here's my magnet. Let's see if it picks up my crayon. Did it pick it up? It sure didn't. My magnet didn't pick it up. Well, I know that my paper clips are made out of metal. And my crayon is not made out of metal. Magnets love to pick up metal things like paper clips. Now let's see, I have a Lego here. Do you think that my magnet, let's predict. Do you think my magnet can pick up my Lego? Shall we see? What is your prediction? Yes or no? Let's investigate. Did my magnet pick up my Lego? It sure didn't, so we know my Lego's not made out of metal because my magnet didn't pick it up. Now, I'm sure you all have magnets around your house. I have some on my refrigerator. I have these little guys. This is a magnet. I have this little clip, which is a magnet. Now, let's see if my little magnet can pick up my paper clips. Let's see. Here we go. Did my little magnet pick up my paper clips? It sure did, didn't it? So if you have a magnet around your house, you can go around your house looking for different things that are metal for your magnet to stick to. Now today, as we read our book, Tell Me All About It, we are going to investigate and we are going to predict different things. I have a tub of water here. And you can do this at home also. In my tub of water, you can take different things to see if they will sink on top of the water or if they will float all the way down to the bottom. So you can ask your mom or dad to make a little tub of water for you or to put some water in your sink. Now I have my crayon again. Shall we see? Let's make a prediction. Do you think my crayon will sink or do you think it will float on top of the water? Are you ready? Shall we see what happens? Here we go. I'm going to put the crayon into the water. Let's see if it sinks or if it floats. Can you see? What is my crayon doing? It's sinking on, or it's floating. Sorry, it's floating on top of the water. Now, I have my magnet. Shall we see if my magnet sinks or if it floats? Can you make a prediction? Here we go. I'm going to put my magnet in. Did my magnet sink or did it float? It's sunk to the bottom. My crayon is floating. My magnet sunk to the bottom. Now I have my Lego. Can you make a prediction? Let's investigate. Here we go. Is it going to sink or is it going to float? Ooh, what was your prediction? Did you think it would sink to the bottom or did you think it was going to float? It's floating. Well, today we're going to do some more predictions in our book. Are you ready to be a scientist and investigate? Here we go. Tell me all about it. Scientists investigate the world and tell us all about it. You can be a scientist. Now look at this scientist here. Can you tell what he's looking at? We can investigate. We can ask some questions and look around. I see, it looks like smoke. So if there's smoke, do you think it's hot or it's cold? I think it might be hot since I see smoke. It looks like he's investigating a volcano. He might be predicting whether that volcano is about ready to erupt or not. So he's being a scientist and investigating and predicting. So here we go. Let's be scientists today. Look at all of these toys. Can you tell me about them? I see a ball, a musical instrument, looks like a stuffed koala bear, a pool float, an easel, a toy guitar, and 2 more stuffed animals. Now, how are all of these objects alike? Let's look at them. How are they alike? You're right. There's some stuffed animals. Those 3 are alike. They're all small and soft. Ooh, here's another toy. It's a ball. Do you think it's soft and cuddly like the stuffed animals? Probably not. Ooh, I see 2 more that are alike. Can you see 2 more that are alike? The guitar and the saxophone. They're both instruments. They make noise. Now, do you see how these guys are different? Look at their sizes. The stuffed animals and the ball and the instruments are all pretty small. But the pool float and the easel look pretty big. Now, this little girl here is asking the question, which of these toys are taller than I am? Let's see. Let's look at the pictures. Which ones do you think are taller? Can you make a prediction? Let's see what happens. Let's see if your predictions came true. Are you ready? Did you say the easel? Let's see. Is it taller than her? It sure is. Let's see. Did you say the ball is taller than her? Let's see. Is it taller than her? No, it's not, is it? How about the guitar? Did you think it was taller than her? Let's see. Is it taller than her? No, it's not, is it? Let's see. What could it be? Which one of these looks like it could be taller than her? How about the pool float? Is it taller than her? It sure is. Good job, guys. Now we have to look at all these toys and see which ones are smaller than her. Can you make a prediction? Let's see. How about the toy lamb? Is it shorter than her? It sure is. How about the toy ball? Is it shorter than her? Good job, guys. You're being great investigators. How about the stuffed teddy bear? Is it shorter than her? It sure is. How about the stuffed koala bear? Is it shorter? Good job. Ooh, how about this toy guitar? It's a tricky one. Is it shorter than her? It sure is. Good job, guys. And the last one, that toy saxophone. Is it shorter than her? It sure is. Good job, guys. You're being great investigators. Now, we have a chart. We're going to put the toys that are taller than her and the toys that are shorter than her, and we're going to see which one has more. So were we right? The easel and the pool float are both taller. So we're going to take them and put them over here. And now the items that were shorter than her, let's get all of them. And we'll put them over here. Which ones have more? The items that were taller than her, or the items that were shorter than her? Let's see. 1, 2 items are taller than her. Let's see how many are shorter. 1, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things are shorter than her. Which one has more? Good job. The side that has the shorter items has more. You guys are being great investigators and great predictors. Good job, guys. Ooh, what do you notice about all of these balls? Look at them closely. Let's investigate. Ooh, do you notice that they are all the same shape? They are all round, like circles. Good job, guys. Now, that's how they are alike. Now, how are they all different? Did you notice the size? Some are big and some are small. They are all different what? Colors. Good job, guys. Now, just like our water earlier, we're going to see which of these balls do you think will sink to the bottom and which balls do you think will float? Investigate by looking. Now we're going to make a prediction. We're going to guess and see which ones do you think will sink. And which ones do you think will float? First one we're going to look at is our tennis ball. Do you think our tennis ball will sink or it will float? I'm thinking the tennis ball, my prediction is that it's going to float. The next one is a bowling ball. What is your prediction? Do you think it will sink or will it float? Well, I'm going to predict that it's going to sink to the bottom. The next one is a golf ball. Do you think the golf ball will sink or will float? I'm thinking it will sink to the bottom. How about a marble? Do you think it will sink or it will float? I'm thinking, my prediction is that it will sink. The next one is a soccer ball. What is your prediction? Will it sink or will it float? I predict it's going to float. What about the pool ball? Do you think that this ball will sink or will it float? My prediction is that it's going to float. Shall we see if my predictions came out correct? Let's see. Oh, look. Was I right? The pool ball, the tennis ball, and the soccer ball are floating. Did I guess right? Let's see. Oh, I was right. My predictions came true. The pool ball, the tennis ball, and the soccer ball are floating. Now, let's see. Did the bowling ball, golf ball, and the marble, did they sink? They sure did. Now, we're going to make our chart again, and we're going to put all of the balls that sunk on this side. So let's get all of the balls that sunk to the bottom. We're going to put them over here. And now all the balls that floated, we're going to put on this side. Let's see. Let's count and see how many balls sunk to the bottom. 1, 2, 3. And how many balls floated on top of the water? 1, 2, 3. 3 balls sunk to the bottom and 3 balls floated on the top. That's the same number. So we had the same number of balls that floated as the same number that sunk to the bottom. Good job, guys. Are you ready to make some more predictions and investigate? Here we go. Look at all of these tools. We have a wrench, some screws, some sandpaper, some gloves, a screwdriver, a nut, and a trowel. How are all of these alike? Are there any that are alike? I see that the screwdriver can screw the screws into a piece of wood. Those work together. Let's see. And when you use a screwdriver, you might want to put on your gloves to use them together. Let's see. Oh, I see something else. I see that this wrench, and it looks like these screws and the nut and the screwdriver, they look like they're made out of metal because they are silver. That's my prediction. How are they different? Some are small, some are big. Now, what's this on this page? It's our magnet again. Just like the magnet we used earlier. Remember, we figured out that magnets are attracted to and will pick up anything that is metal. So, which of these tools do you think will stick to the magnet? And which of these tools will not stick to the magnet? The first thing we have is sandpaper. What is your prediction? Do you think it will stick to the magnet or not stick to the magnet? My prediction is that it won't. What about the wrench? It looks like it might be metal. What is your prediction? Do you think it will stick to the magnet or not? My prediction is that it will. The next one is this trowel. I wonder, what is your prediction? Do you think it's going to stick to the magnet or not? My prediction is that it won't. What about the gloves? Do you think they will stick to the magnet? What is your prediction? I'm predicting they won't stick to the magnet. What about the screwdriver? Do you think it will stick to the magnet? What is your prediction? My prediction is that maybe it won't. How about the nut? Does it look like it's metal? What is your prediction? Do you think it will stick to the magnet or not? I predict that it's going to stick to the magnet. And the last one are these screws. Do you think they're going to stick to the magnet or not? What is your prediction? My prediction is that they will stick. Shall we see if we're right? Let's see. Ooh, let's see. I said the trowel and the sandpaper and the gloves wouldn't stick, but I also said the screwdriver wouldn't stick. So one of my predictions wasn't right. Does that make me not a scientist? No. That just shows that scientists, sometimes their predictions aren't always right. They have to test more and more to see. So now we know that the screwdriver will stick to the magnet. So now we have our chart again. Let's see how many items actually stuck to the magnet. Okay, so we know the wrench stuck to the magnet, the screws, the screwdriver, and the nut. And now, what did not stick? The sandpaper, the gloves, and the trowel did not stick. Let's see which ones have more. Help me count. How many stuck to the magnet? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many didn't stick to the magnet? 1, 2, 3. Which column has more? Good job! The ones that stuck to the magnet has more. By being scientists, we are learning that we can investigate the world all around us. So I want you to investigate all around you. Find a magnet. If you have one, maybe on your refrigerator. I have different ones, and go around your house and see if your magnets will stick to different things. And with Mom and Dad's help, you can get a bucket of water and maybe take it outside when the weather's nice and warm, and you can take some things out and see if they sink or if they float in your water. I want you to be scientists and investigate and predict. Have fun, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.